What's going on over there?
Nothing.
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
Absolutely nothing.
We are recording now.
Oh yeah, that red light came on. So I know to stop acting. I know to stop acting crazy.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy.
Wait. Let's start this over again. Count to 3. Get energized. Knowing that we're going to talk about some nerdy shit.
What do you want me to do? I can't scream.
Oh, no. I'm not saying scream. I'm just saying start again. But
oh, yeah. Get on in here.
Yeah, get on closer.
We got the Resident Evil eye.
What are we going to talk about today?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back.
Yeah.
It's Mr. BX.
Yes,
We in here. Listen, this is another episode. Trash Talking the Universe.
Round
Podcast.
2.
We live. I'm here with I'm here with my boys, man. What's good with y'all? Where y'all at? I don't see y'all. Oh, there they go right there. Oh,
I'm in the basement.
Equal.
I'm in the basement. BDT the basement.
Listen, we all equal. You see us? How
Osby
y'all doing
in
today,
here.
man? How y'all doing today?
Popping. We popping. We
Same
vibrant today.
Shit, different day.
Yeah. On some Q-tips, some vibrant thing. That's what we doing.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Hey.
Vibrant things.
Yeah.
Listen, listen. I feel y'all energy, and we're about to do some. Listen, we're about to do. There you go. Listen, the Neo Faith.
Oh,
Neo Faith. Yeah, get in there. But listen, this is what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about this right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some nerdy shit. We're
That
going
right there.
We're gonna be nerdy today. We're gonna be nerdy, and I hope the nerdy people are watching because it's about to get real nerdy up in here.
We're going to talk some nerdy
Let's
shit
go.
to our other brethren out there that we
Let's
don't
go.
know, but we know that we like the same thing, so we cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Marvel, DC, superhero
True
movies.
stories. These are true stories.
Yo, we're gonna talk about some bad ones though. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about some bad ones because there were some bad ones out there.
Yeah, it was some really bad ones.
There were some bad ones out there.
There's
Some
really
bad ones, some horrible ones, some. Oh my God, who got paid for this? Like who stole the money from the budget to make this movie?
They took our money.
Movies.
They took our money for this trash.
Yeah, so what's the first movie, Mr. BX? What's the first movie?
What's the first movie? I don't know, man. Listen,
what's the first movie that pops to your head of the worst superhero movies?
The worst superhero movie. Damn, man, it's a Daredevil.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
All right, that was bad.
That was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad, but it wasn't.
Don't try to listen. Don't try to. No.
I can't defend it. But there are worse movies. But Daredevil was bad. But
okay,
you want to hear one of mine? One of mine.
Yeah.
One of my Batman and Robin.
Ooh.
Shit.
With the nipples on the back suit. He had the nipple.
Mr. Clooney and his nipples.
He had the nipple on the back suit. That's crazy.
Okay.
That shit was
Yeah, you got me on that one. That was bad. And I like George Clooney.
Yeah,
George Clooney in other movies is great.
Great. In other movies, not that one.
But this is how you know you can't do it all. You can't do Batman. Batman, you have to be very.
I didn't mind his look. Well, in the black suit, I didn't mind his look. But when they went with the nipples and the silver, I was like, no, Batman. What the hell is this?
He just wasn't a good Batman.
Yeah, overall, he wasn't a good Batman.
He wasn't
his
a
just
good
plain look was okay. It was normal.
Yeah, he wasn't a good Bruce Wayne, and he wasn't a good Batman. He wasn't.
He was just George Clooney.
He was George Clooney. He wasn't.
One Fine Day Part 2.
And then it was Chris O'Donnell. What did you say? What
was the name of the movie he did? That was bad too.
What was the other movie? What was the movie?
One Fine Day.
I don't think I've seen that. I'm not too much. That was like a romantic movie, right, or something?
I think so, but don't do it.
I guess.
I just know it had him and Michelle Pfeiffer. I love Michelle Pfeiffer.
One Fine Day.
By the way, they on IGN said they rated her the best Catwoman.
Oh,
Michelle Pfeiffer, yes.
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Acting, character development, suit, everything. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree
definitely.
with that.
I agree.
So
100%.
okay, so back to
Back to the
work.
Mr. Zero. Mr. Zero, you got to throw in a movie in there, man.
Let's see. Worst superhero movies.
It could be from any genre, but and superhero genre, but any.
Well,
It
you
could
already
be
know.
comic. It could be anime. It could be whatever.
Green Lantern fan,
Green Lantern.
Ooh.
and that
Oh my God.
movie was really bad, bro. That movie was really bad.
That movie started off good,
It
became bad,
it
and then
had
went to shit.
little moments, and then it just kind of
Yeah, because that middle part was bad, and then the ending. The
yeah.
whole thing with the race car going around the people at the party, and then the head with the helicopter, and I was
They
like,
could have
who
different.
designed this?
They could have did better with the
They could have
construct
done
in the film.
10,000
They
times
could
better
have
than
did
that.
better.
That was
Yeah,
trash. And
it
then
wasn't good. It
the
wasn't
dude
good
with
at
the
all.
big head going, yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
none of that. None of that worked. I don't like any of it.
The only thing I think that they did perfect in that movie was at the ending when Sinestro came out.
Yo, he looked dope.
He looked
That
exactly
actor,
like he was supposed to look.
the
He
suit.
looked dope. Yes,
Yeah.
he looked just like them.
I was like, oh, okay, they understand Sinestro. They should just made a Sinestro movie because didn't he have his own comic line for a little while?
Yeah.
But introduced him, but didn't work because the movie was trash. Not even Ryan Reynolds could save that movie.
Yeah,
that's how bad.
And I love him.
Yeah.
So okay, so we got Green Lantern out the way. Go ahead, back to you, Mr. BX.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Wolverine, origin story. Wolverine. That was pretty bad.
Wolverine Origins.
That was pretty bad.
Another one.
I don't like, and I'm sorry, I don't like the way they did. I don't like the way they did my man Deadpool. I don't like the way they did
that.
that.
Wasn't Deadpool. Yeah, that wasn't Deadpool at all.
That was horrible.
Because
that movie was bad, and once I saw that, I was like, no.
No.
Like when they introduced Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, as the character before he became Deadpool, like, okay, the movie's gonna pick up, and then they messed it up.
Yeah, they messed it up.
Yeah,
that was bad.
Total trash. And the special effects were trash.
Yes,
but and to defend that movie, I'm not defending that as good or anything, but to defend that movie, that was around the time there was a huge writer's strike. A huge writer's strike. I'm talking about like thousands of writers walked out on Paramount, on Warner Brothers, on everybody because they weren't getting paid, they weren't nothing. And you know who wrote that movie, Wolverine Origins? The executives.
Oh, no wonder.
Executives finished writing that movie. That's why that shit was.
He said the suits wrote that movie.
The suits.
The freaking suits.
The way it started out, because I love the way it starts out.
Yeah.
I love the way it started with they're running through the different wars and their kids, whatever. I love like the first 15 minutes of that movie. It was great. And then shit. Just tries. They're like, hey, let's make the Deadpool character who's funny in the comics. Let's make him not talk. Good idea. Hey,
he's the merc with a mouth.
Yeah. Let's make the knives
that's
come out of
the
his
whole
forearms.
Catchphrase. That's his whole tagline. Like he's the merc with the like he talks.
That's just shit. I guess it's my turn, huh? Okay. Damn, Wolverine Origins is pretty damn bad.
Come on, man.
Okay. I got one for y'all. I got one. Before I even get to any other thing, Catwoman with Halle Berry.
Oh,
she looked good.
She looked great.
Yeah.
She looked fantastic.
But that movie was one of the worst movies. That movie was really bad, bro.
The action in that movie, the story, the cinematography was trash.
The street lights in that movie were bad. That's how bad that movie was.
I mean, Halle Berry's body in that suit was fantastic.
That's the only part of that movie that you like. The rest of it is.
That's the only.
He said, "I can get rid of all of that. Just take out the whole background, take out all the characters besides her. All that out the way."
Trash. Ola. It was basura.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Catwoman. Mr. Zero. What is
it's my turn.
It's your
my
turn, sir. It's your turn.
Okay, don't mind if I do. Okay, so the first Suicide Squad was bad.
Look, you have eyes on top of your head.
I do. I can see you.
Again.
No.
Again. Look, you have eyes and a mustache like a fish.
Yeah, he does. I see that shit.
Mom. Yeah, the first Suicide Squad
was trash.
The first Suicide Squad movie.
I'm gonna have to defend the first Suicide Squad movie a little bit. I'm gonna have to defend it a little bit. I'm gonna defend it a little bit. I'm gonna have to defend it a little bit, just a little bit, just because the movie, David Ayer, who wrote the script, he wrote the script in 6 days because of a negotiation contract type deal, and he put it down just so that way they could not lose the rights to do the movie. And they were like, okay, cool, so do this. He goes, no, this is just a rough draft. No, we're gonna shoot this because we don't have any more time. He's like, and they shot the movie in less than 3 months. Usually a movie of that caliber should be 8 months of just writing.
Yeah.
It should never have been greenlit. That's the problem. It should never have been greenlit.
No.
Now they got a whole bunch of actors. Now the only thing that came out of that movie Will Smith's character I thought was great.
Yeah, he did.
Harley Quinn was perfect.
That was the only good thing about that movie.
And the fire dude. The fire dude was perfect to the comic, to the way he acted.
Yeah.
But it's just the villain of the movie sucked.
The villain,
Joker
the story,
whatever the hell that Joker was.
Yeah, I didn't like his Joker at all. I don't like his Joker.
Then he just went, I don't like that Joker. I liked it better in the Snyder cut later, but that was trash. So for me, that movie was like 30% good, and the rest was trash. Because there are things that came out that movie that we still see Harley Quinn today.
That's the only thing we still see.
Yeah, and Will Smith said he might come back as other character with the new Suicide Squad setup.
Okay, good. Because don't do the same thing you did last time. Because I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, I mean, I like Will Smith's character. I like Will Smith's character in the first Suicide Squad.
You don't need him in the new because there's already 2 of him in there. You already got 2 marksmen.
I know Idris Elba. Who's the other one?
And Peacemaker. They're both marksmen. You don't need 3 of the same people with the same ability running around.
Unless they all go against each other.
I don't
think Peacemaker's coming back to the movies. He might do a cameo.
I still don't want to see
Idris Elba's character versus the other character. At least like in one little matchup while they're fighting some other shit or whatever. But anyway, yeah, that was my little defense for Suicide Squad. But yeah, it is a bad movie, horrible movie. Mr. BX has another option going on.
Oh man,
what is your next?
Steel.
Oh, stop it.
Shaq.
Oh, Shaq's acting is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on Shaq Talking Heroes.
You just kind of.
Hello, no, I'm doing the podcast right now. Thank you. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. All right.
Hello, housekeeping. Yeah, Steel's horrible. Don't piss off your mom, bro.
That's a bad film.
Don't piss off your mom.
That is a really bad movie.
What's that?
It's a particular type of bad. Like
there are multiple points in that movie where he moves and the steel folds like cardboard or like foam. And it's really bad.
Listen like this. I think I've seen that movie one full time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the magnet.
I don't even remember it. It's been so long. I don't remember nothing about that movie.
I remember his hammer became a magnet, and somebody got stuck to his thing and his suit, and it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Wow, Steel, damn.
Yeah.
No.
Steel.
It's your turn. We don't have nothing else to say about that.
Steel was pretty damn bad. I'm gonna have to go actually with one of my favorite superheroes, Actually, my favorite superhero.
Uh-oh.
Actually, I think has one of the worst superhero movies ever in history. I mean, Steel's pretty damn bad, though. Even though Steel kind of is supposed to be a Superman movie as well. Steel, you know that, right?
Yeah.
But Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
I'd rather watch Superman 4.
Man, you know, I almost cried at that movie. I was like,
Okay.
this is so
Oh, that's the one. Destroy Superman, right?
Destroy Superman. I am Solar Man. I am.
Yeah. I'd rather watch that.
That.
But don't get me wrong, that was a bad one.
Like, with the nails that come out,
Yeah.
and scratch the big.
Didn't he scratch him and he got sick?
Yeah.
It's like, first of all, if you're fucking Nuclear Man and you're made out of the sun and you're scratching Superman, aren't you giving him more powers because his fucking body absorbs the sun?
That part.
Yeah.
All of that.
Dumbass writers.
All of that. All of what you just said.
I've been making that argument since I was like 15, bro. I'm like, wouldn't it make him stronger? No, man, he's a villain. I'm like, no, the movie sucks.
That right there is the reason why that movie is bad.
Also, the acting, cinematography, and direction and story.
I got one worse.
Oh, let's go, Mr. Zero. What's up?
I think the one I'm about to say is Steel is pretty bad.
Steel is pretty bad.
You gotta beat Steel.
So far,
hold on. BK, you were close. But I think Steel is
that's probably the worst one.
That's the worst one.
I think if we open up the genre a little bit to anime movies as well, live action anime movies, because they are superheroes as well.
You ain't got to. I'm about to clear the lane right here.
Okay.
Let me get ready. Let me get you ready to drop this load on you. This stinker. All right, so this movie is so bad that there's like 5 minutes of action in it. It's like 5 to 6, like maybe 7 minutes of action in the entire film. That's how bad this movie is. Like actual characters fighting other characters. It's like maybe 7 to 6 minutes. Like Fantastic Four.
Which one? The newest one?
The newest one.
Yeah.
Four Stick.
That movie was the dumbest movie I've seen.
I have to admit, I liked the first 10 minutes of the movie. After that, like first of all, this is what got me when they were kids. I like that.
Can we turn his screen off? Can we? Is there a button? Can I?
When they were kids.
There we go. Thank you for that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Because what are you about to defend? You about to defend this?
No. I'm not gonna defend it. I like the setup with the kids in the beginning, but then when they had the science experiment, the science fair in junior high school,
from there
both dudes look like they're 26 years old.
They were
a bunch of little kids that were 13.
Yeah, they were.
They're like, can I borrow this plane? I'm like, dude, you're like 3 feet taller than your classmate, and you're still in the same science fair.
Yes.
This guy has abs and veins coming down his arms because he's Diesel, and you guys are dealing with you're competing against 13-year-olds with science projects. I was like, this shit is whack. And don't even get me started with the rest of the movie because
yeah, man. They fought at the very end of the movie. It lasted.
And Doom looked horrible.
Three whole punches got thrown.
He looked horrible.
Doom looked like a freaking cosplay. Is he
Middle Eastern?
I don't know what it was. But that was
he looked like an Indian dude. No disrespect to Indian dudes.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Who was supposed to be Indian? Who?
The character who played Doom.
The actor?
Yeah, he was like light-skinned Indian-looking dude.
I don't know his race. I never.
That's what he looked like.
I know his character looks stupid. I know his Doom character looks stupid. He had like a garbage bag over his fucking as a hoodie or something. I don't know. Whatever. Like right now, I look better with this freaking army hat on than that whole freaking movie did.
Yeah, because they had some dumb stuff in there.
Yeah, it was stupid. There's only one guy I know who could build this thing as a car mechanic. And all at
Right.
MIT. And all at MIT. That's all you could get is just Michael B. Jordan as a car mechanic.
Yes. Yeah, that was it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Fuck you. Fuck the writers. I'm sorry. That's bad. Mr. BX is on you now.
Oh,
Your next horrible movie for
did you say horror movie?
horrible movie for superheroes.
Like, oh, it's a horror movie.
I mean, they are horror movies. Yeah.
Elektra.
Yeah, Elektra is bad.
Yeah.
Elektra is bad.
I barely remember Elektra. I remember liking the way she looked, but I remember the movie was horrible.
Yeah, the movie was horrible.
Something with tattoos moving on some dude's skin, and they came off, and it looked horrible. And it was.
I don't even remember it.
I don't.
Every time I try to think about it, I only think about Daredevil when she died. That's all I think about. I don't remember the movie.
You hate that movie so much that you would rather remember her dying than the actual film.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That shit was trash.
He's like, I just remembered that she died. That's
just something red. She had a sigh. She was fighting somebody and she died.
There was a fight. She died. Daredevil was there. That's all I think.
and Bullseye.
Somewhere there.
And Bullseye, yeah.
And Bullseye is
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
He had the actual bullseye as a scar on his forehead instead of the black suit with the thing. I was just like, who designed this? Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Everyone at the time. They're all high-fiving each other in the hallway.
Except for the audience.
Yeah, except the audience.
Man, we got that bullseye character with bullseye for our we're idiots. Fucking executives, man. Did they even read comics? Like, did half of them even read comics growing up?
No,
they didn't. What are they doing?
They read other comics, and then they guesstimated from reading other comics what Daredevil would be like. Like they read like Spider-Man and Captain America, and then they decided this is how we're going to do this.
They read their whole comics. Oh man! All right, so it's on me. So, what is the next crap movie that I can possibly think of that is horrible? Superhero. Does Blank Man count?
Blank Man was awesome.
Blank Man was not awesome.
Yes, it was. That was a funny ass movie.
It was better than Steel. It was better than Steel. It was better than Steel. It's better than Elektra. It's better than.
All right, so that's the best worst movie. All right. Okay. I'll take Blank Man off the table. I'll take Blank Man.
Take that off.
Meteor Man. Could I say Meteor Man instead?
Yeah. Meteor Man is pretty bad. Meteor Man is pretty bad. Okay. But I will go to bat for Meteor Man. I would go to bat for that one before any of the other ones. I would rather.
So Meteor Man was trash.
We're doing it. That's what we're doing it. All right. No, you good. I ain't gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? I can go. I can go give me something.
That was bad. What was his name? Robert Thompson. Robert Thompson. Yeah, get him. Yo, listen, get him out of here with that.
I think he's a good producer director.
Yeah.
Not an actor. No.
Yeah.
At least not in that movie. That shit was horrible.
Yo.
And then I don't like Eddie Griffith either, and he's in that movie too.
Yeah, he was.
And he was like, "Oh man, 30 seconds." Oh,
yeah.
So you don't like Pootie Tang? I'm kidding.
Oh.
Listen,
I remember Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang down was.
He said, "Side-eye-tay." He said, "Tippy-tay to the tippy time."
So stupid. It's so stupid.
Yo, you know what's funny? I did not like that movie, and I got blazed and watched it. Somebody made me watch it. I think it was like Frank or somebody made me watch it, and I was like, okay. And I think it was me being high and watching it with him.
Yes,
that made it funny.
Yeah.
Like I think even if I was high, I would have been like, but
Oh man. So yeah,
yeah,
Mr. Zero.
Meteor Man was trash. That was horrible. That was bad.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
Listen. What I'm about to say next is it's about family. All right.
About family.
It's about family. Okay. So what I'm about to say next is about family. But
Don't you dare.
Bloodshot was bad. Okay.
Bloodshot?
Yeah, Vin Diesel
Yeah.
Oh, that's Vin Diesel.
as
Okay.
Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Was a bad film.
It was
That was
bad,
bad.
but
It
It was a
bad.
bad movie.
I'd rather watch that than Steel or
But
Having
the
Robin.
thing about it is, yeah. The thing about it, I don't think that was a very popular comic. Neither. I don't know why
it was a popular underground comic, but it wasn't
Yeah,
like a
it's
mainstream thing.
a little indie comic studio. They actually have a pretty huge following. It's just that the people who read those comics aren't the people who like
Made the
really
movie.
go out and pay for movies or like do anything like out here, because that character, like, people know the character, but you don't
Yeah.
know the character.
The character was actually played by the Green Ranger on a YouTube series.
Yep, it was better when he did it.
I mean, I don't know about
It
that.
was better when he did it.
I mean, it was campier. It was that like they didn't take it serious, so
No,
it was kind of like it was funnier to watch, but it wasn't really funny. It was more like, this guy's. He's
but
not the Green Ranger,
watching
but
Vin
he's
Diesel take it serious in a
Well, I
movie
did
that
like
wasn't.
the part with the face off, and then I
Oh
thought that
yeah.
was pretty cool. Some of the special effects were all right, but yeah, the movie was weak as hell. Yeah, watered down. Mr. BX, you are up, sir.
I don't want to watch any of these.
I don't watch any of these.
I don't want to.
We already watched them. We don't got to see them again.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that movie. I've never seen that movie.
Which one?
I've never seen that movie.
Bloodshot?
I will not watch Vin Diesel do a superhero the same way he does Fast and Furious.
I say you should at least watch it once.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'll say watch it once.
No.
I guarantee you'll be like, not that bad. Not that bad.
No. If I do that, I will burn this mask. And I'm not burning.
Yeah, don't do that. That's what I know.
Yeah, I'm not
watch
burning.
The movie with the mask on to protect you from the trash.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
You know, the juice might splatter. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I see it.
Garbage truck juice.
Garbage truck juice. That's gross.
Get it? Bloodshot.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, Mr. BX.
Dark Phoenix.
Ooh.
Dark Phoenix was bad.
That shit was listen.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
that was disappointing.
It's very hard because X-Men 3 was bad too. And it was
Yeah.
They both same level shit. Same
Two
level
bad movies.
So I gave you 2 movies right there.
He said he go 1, 2.
You decide which one is more trash than the other.
You know what's funny is that
like
X-Men 3. I think I'll give the cake to X-Men 3 being worse than Dark Phoenix, because X-Men 3, at least Dark Phoenix was trying to follow a storyline people asked for. They were trying to. It failed, but they were trying to. But X-Men 3, they made the Dark Phoenix control water, which is the complete opposite of what the comics were. So they said, F the comics, we're going with water. Because water, like Bruce Lee said, is the most powerful substance on earth. Follow the story that it's laid out for you, bro. It's fire. And then on top of that, they killed Professor X in X-Men 3. Spoiler alert. It's been out for 20 years. Whatever. Or 15 years, whatever. They killed this dude. And
Cyclops?
Cyclops, yeah.
Well, they killed a bunch of people in that movie. They killed Cyclops because they thought it was the ending. But no, we have the freaking the multiverse and crap like that because they're coming back. So yeah, they killed Cyclops. They killed a few other people there. They killed Professor X. Then Wolverine has the worst haircut in all the other movies ever in X-Men 3. It looks like he has cardboard pieces of paper stuck to his face. It looks horrible, disgusting. And then the acting, even by Hugh Jackman, was bad from everybody. Oh, and don't forget Juggernaut. Don't forget Juggernaut.
Yo, I hate that Juggernaut.
I hated that Juggernaut. First of all, Juggernaut, guess what? The whole point of X-Men 3 storyline was the fact that a child's ability, his mutant power, was to take away other people's mutant powers, but without his control, just if they got close to him.
Yeah.
So the best thing about X-Men 3 was Beast, because they finally got him right. The only time they ever got Beast correct, ever, in any of the X-Men movies, even the newer ones. They did him like the 90s cartoon Beast with not Brendan Fraser.
You talking about Kelsey Grammer?
Chelsea Grammer, yeah, he played Fraser on the TV show. But Chelsea Grammer, perfect Beast. I thought he was a perfect Beast. And then when Beast showed his hand went from blue to normal. It's showing the kid's power.
Yeah.
When what's his name, Juggernaut, runs up against the freaking kid, the Kitty Pryde grabs him, goes through the wall. All right, like how did they escape? I thought you didn't have the power anymore. And then Juggernaut runs through all the walls because he still has his power.
Juggernaut's not a mutant though.
No, excuse me. Yeah, he didn't run through the wall. They went through the wall. He didn't go through the wall, and because he lost his power. He's not a mutant.
He's not a mutant.
He gets his power from an amulet that they found in Egypt that took power from some ancient whatever and gave it to him. That's why he's a Juggernaut.
Okay, so check this out. You remember the Doctor Strange trailer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember when Doctor Strange is there and this thing is yelling at him and it looked like some kind of mummy?
Yeah.
Like it had like the light on the inside of it and it was yelling at him, like right in his face. Those are the bands of Sidorak. That's where Juggernaut gets his powers from.
Oh, so they're trying to bring
that
thing.
Through. Yeah, that thing. Juggernaut is
the new trailer. You said?
Yes. When you watch the Doctor Strange trailer,
it dropped.
It looks like Doctor Strange is like hung up in the air, kind of, and this thing is yelling in his face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
that's Sidorak.
Yeah,
that's where Juggernaut gets his power from. That thing.
Nice.
And he doesn't lose his power, so he should be the only one there that's still kicking.
Well, I heard there were different. I heard there were different ones with different powers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of gods or demons, whatever they are.
Yeah, they all have.
Just happened to find the Juggernaut one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's Sidorak.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Which movie did they kill? What is his name? Darwin. Which movie did they kill Darwin in?
First Class.
First Class.
That was the worst X-Men death, the most nonsensical.
Because he's supposed to adapt to everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
that's his power.
He's the Marvel's Doomsday.
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah, he adapts to everything. Like
that's
if
where he got his name from.
Yeah, if you throw him in space, he adapts to it.
Now his body evolves to become whatever.
Right. Yeah, when that part happened in First Class, I kept waiting for like a after credit scene or a scene at the ending.
Yeah, for him to come back.
He comes back like together because he adapted, and it never happened. I'm like then they really messed up. Now, if they would have done that scene, you would have justified it.
Yeah. Like
he got destroyed for a little while. It took him a little while to come back together.
Yeah.
But he's supposed to adapt. That's why when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a cool way to die. I wonder how it's gonna look when he comes back. Because I knew the character. I didn't know the character that well, but I knew he couldn't die.
He's gonna look dead because he's dead. that's how
he adapted to death.
Yep.
By becoming death, and he stood there.
Yeah. He became death and he is still
It'd be
dead.
nice if he popped up in one of those movies.
He should.
You should. I don't see why not.
That same actor doing that same character should just pop up, because that was a good character, and I did not think they were gonna put him in, and they actually put him in, and then they wasted him. Like, you put him in to kill him, and you killed somebody who was almost unkillable. Like, that doesn't make sense. None of that makes sense.
I think I have a superhero movie that might top Steel. Might. Perhaps. You guys let me know if you've seen this movie. Okay.
Go ahead.
The Crow, City of Angels. That's 3. The Crow 3.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
The second one was bad too.
Yeah, but at least the second one is somewhat watchable. Somewhat.
Yeah, the Crow. Yeah, that was
3?
yeah.
With the new crow who talk like this.
Yeah.
And the Crow. I'm going to
okay.
They should have just left it. They should have just left it at the first one with Brandon Lee, and because that was amazing. But
they should have left the first one when he passed. They should have let it go.
And let it go.
They should have done
it's
after
over.
that. Maybe now you can restart that, but not back then.
Yeah,
because they had a whole thing I know with Jason Momoa to replay to start the Crow, and they had like test footage, and he looked badass as the Crow, but then they kept messing up with the writers and then the artistry and the direction to take the movie, and then Jason Momoa was like, "Hey, listen, instead of doing the Crow, I'm gonna go do Aquaman." Good decision. Because the Crow never got made, and it didn't get made because he left. It did not get made because of production, budget, writing. They couldn't decide on anything. He left on his own. He went to go to Aquaman, and boom, he finally became a superstar the way he was trying to be for like the longest time. But yeah, The Crow Part 3, absolute garbage.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Zero he said, "I'm out." Mr. Zero says, "Screw this. I have nothing to top that one." Oh man.
Who's next?
Let's throw out 2 more movies. 2 more from you, 2 more from me. About what's the worst movie? Maybe Mr. Zero. Oh man, from the 80s?
Yes. Yes, from the 80s.
Damn. Yeah, that movie was shit.
That movie was. Hold on. Let me see something right quick.
That movie was horrible. If anybody here listening or watching us has never seen the Supergirl movie from the 80s, maybe it was like, I think it was like 83, 84. I saw that movie like in the 90s when I was like a teenager, and garbage. She looked good. She was pretty.
Yeah, she was pretty. I liked her a lot.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful. But the movie, trash. Absolute trash. My goodness. You know what's so funny? You think about these old comic book movies and old comic book shows, and even though it had its campiness to it, I love the Hulk series of shows. And they never repeated that. I don't understand why they never repeated the Hulk series. I guess until now, right? Disney Plus is gonna come out with She-Hulk or something like that.
It came out 84.
1984. Wow, Supergirl came out in 1984. 1984, the year of garbage. Garbage superhero movies. That movie was pure shit. Absolute pure shit.
It's got a 9% Rotten Tomato.
That's 9% too much. That's it. It's 20% too much.
9%. I've never seen a movie that low. Not even Steel was that low. Hold on.
Where's Steel at? What percentage is Steel? Like he came back. He came back now.
That movie was so bad it cut my stuff off. It cut all my stuff off. My whole house just went dark.
Right,
That's
right
how
now.
12%. That's a 12%.
Wow. So Steel on Rotten Tomatoes is 12%, but Supergirl from 1984 is 9%.
9%.
Damn.
Supergirl.
Check Meteor Man real quick. Check Meteor Man. Check.
Hold on.
Where's Meteor Man at? That shit can't be in double digits. It cannot be in double digits.
I bet it is. I bet it's better than Supergirl.
25%.
Oh damn.
Better.
25% of critics are stupid.
Rotten Tomatoes. You can't be Supergirl.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. You can't beat that.
Oh, there's no other movie that you're gonna beat. That's that you're not gonna be Supergirl. Howard the Duck. Hold on.
Howard the Duck.
Oh Lord.
1987.
You looking it up?
1987. Howard the Duck.
13%.
Damn.
13%.
Yeah, because I'd rather watch Howard the Duck than Supergirl. I'm sorry.
And you know what's funny? Like to me, when I was a kid, that was a classic to me. Now, not so much.
This is a classic piece of shit.
Not so much. I was definitely I liked the way he looked. Like he looked like a fucking duck.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with the animatronics.
The costume was crazy. I was like, okay.
It's just I didn't get the whole why was this made?
It was stupid.
Why is this a full length feature film? Why,
it's a Marvel movie.
This should have been like this should have been like a short film for fun.
Out of all the Marvel, Captain America, 1990. That shit was so bad.
There was a Fantastic Four movie that went straight to VHS in like 92 or something. That was pretty horrible. Have you ever seen that? I think it's on YouTube.
Oh man.
I got it. I got it right here. Oh, 13%. 13%.
Check Fantastic Four from like 1993 or something, or 80.
Oh no.
That's probably lower. I think that'd be the only thing, that the last chance I'd have to guess a worse movie. Doom, 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 doom.
Is it 1994?
Boom, 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 boom. I believe 1994. Yeah.
27%.
Dang. All right.
Nah.
27%.
Yeah, 1994. Yep.
27% of people on crack. They on crack. That movie
was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1994. 27%.
4 out of 10.
Dang.
That's bad. Yo, you're not being Supergirl, kid.
Nah.
Supergirl.
Kid, that shit was bad.
And not even Steel. Damn.
And on that note, we're gonna end this podcast.
There has to be another movie. There has to be one. There has to be. I will find it.
Please do.
I will find the superhero movies of that rank against the likes of Velocipaster. I will find the film. I will find a film that is like the superhero equivalent to Leprechaun 4, Leprechaun Back in the Hood. All right, I will find it.
He said Leprechaun 4.
Yo, you seen the one in the hood? 4. I think it said a friend with weed is a friend indeed.
Oh yeah,
a friend indeed is a friend indeed.
I was done, and then he hit it. I was done.
Oh man,
I was done. That's it.
Yeah, I think next episode we're gonna pick worst horror movies.
I think that was the one, kid.
And it's funny because we except for Fant Four Stick, we didn't name any of the and Suicide Squad. We didn't really name any of the modern movies. But there are some modern movies that freaking sucked. Like I didn't
Trinity?
like
Late Trinity.
Blade Trinity was trash.
Look up
so much build up and nothing.
Look up 2015 Fantastic Four on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, as a matter of fact, look up The Phantom when you're done.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm going for that one. I'm going for The Phantom.
With Billy Zane.
The Phantom, The Spirit.
The Spirit was bad.
Darkman, is that a comic book?
Darkman. That's what I was thinking of. Darkman. The Shadow.
The Shadow was bad. But
The Shadow.
The Phantom.
The Shadow wasn't as bad as Steel though. Hold
on.
Like, it was bad, but
the Phantom. The Spirit.
What year was that? Because that's what
The Phantom. I think was in the 90s. I don't know exactly what year.
Yeah, Phantom Spirit.
Played the Phantom.
Aren't they all the same? The Phantom, the Spirit, and Darkman.
Darkman was a science experiment. Phantom was like Black Panther, but he was white for some reason.
Oh yeah, the Phantom. Well, no, which
he had
one?
The purple suit.
Yeah, he had the purple suit.
And then he looked... jungle. He had the purple suit. That shit was horrible.
Yeah,
shit was horrible.
Okay. I remember. He had a cartoon. Phantom 2040.
They did have a cartoon. That shit was horrible than the movie.
Yeah, he had these guns that shot ropes. He had like
41%.
The Phantom?
The Phantom.
Man, somebody paid a bunch of people.
Phantom, right?
Yep, that's the Phantom. That's
him. That's him.
That's some bullshit.
That's the guy.
That is some garbage. That's
wow. 41.
Hello, The Shadow.
Yo. What is? I gotta look it up. He looking up all of them. The Shadow.
The Shadow, the Spirit. They all absolutely
34.
What did he?
34.
34.
Wow.
34%.
I'm sorry, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, look up the Fantastic Four.
If you do find something that's worse than Supergirl, it's gonna be a long time, homie. You're gonna come at me like 10 years later, like, yo, I found one.
But yo, I got one. Some with me last year.
We're gonna be with the oxygen mask.
God.
I think I found one.
It is. Oh, geez. What can beat Supergirl? What? There has to be something. I mean, first of all, when they say Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, I don't agree at all because the director's cut is 1,000 times better.
They talk about the old one. They talk about the old one.
They're talking about the theatrical cut. Yeah.
9%.
What?
Look at that. The Fantastic Four. 9%. That's the newer one.
Shit. Oh man. There has to be something to beat Supergirl. Has to be. Wow, look at that. The Crow City Avengers 11%. Catwoman tied for 9%.
Yeah.
Oh, I got not one, not two, but 3 movies that beat Supergirl.
Okay. What are they?
Would you like to know those movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I say the first one, you're gonna be like, oh, I forgot he's a superhero. The Mask Part 2, Son of the Mask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. I heard that movie was bad. I didn't know how bad.
I could only watch the first 3 minutes of it.
What's the percentage?
I shut it off. 6%.
Ooh.
But there's one that even was worse. But for me, this movie was better than at least half the movies on this list, but it got 4%. The movie
Ooh.
Zoom.
Wow.
That movie was bad. That movie was bad, but it was a family bad movie.
That's the one. Yeah. That's the one with Tim Allen.
Yeah, that movie is like, all right. It's for like for a mother and father to sit down with their 4-year-old. So that's that type of bad. So it doesn't really count because it's designed that way. But still, there is a movie, and 4%. I 100% agree. The number one worst superhero movie of all time is Max Steel.
Max Steel. He had a cartoon too.
Yeah,
that was a cartoon.
The cartoon was okay for what it was worth for when it came out, but the movie was absolute garbage. And
why did that remind me of James Bond Jr.?
Wow, I used to watch that.
You remember that cartoon?
Yeah.
James Bond Jr.
I remember that mess. I don't know why that reminds. I guess
Bond. James Bond Jr.
Man, I never heard of that. I don't know about that cartoon. But yeah, Max Steel's percentage on Rotten Tomatoes. You want to know what the percentage
is? Cartoon. Now the theme song is
absolute zero. Absolute zero. Nobody liked this movie. Nobody.
I'm sorry, I don't consider those superhero movies.
I mean, there are superheroes. They had some comics, they had some cartoons. They just weren't big at all. I mean, they were big enough to get a crappy movie. Zoom doesn't really count, really, technically, because that was written to be the movie. I never heard of a Zoom comic book. Maybe a Zoom kids book, but not a comic book.
I've heard of The Mask, not the Son of the Mask comic book.
But he was a character in the
the Mask comic book was very, very violent.
Yeah.
They watered down the movie like crazy.
He was like Deadpool, violent and bloody and.
Oh man! Imagine if Deadpool had the mask, like on.
No, let's not do that.
That's for another episode.
Yeah.
So those were the worst superhero movies that we could possibly think of and or find, because I never saw Max Steel. I saw the trailer for Max Steel and I was like, even the trailer was the worst trailer I think I ever saw. I was like, nah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. All right. So on that note, I would like to say good night. I would like to say thank you for everybody listening, watching. That is the worst superhero movies list that we could come up with. Max Steel being number one. I'm not gonna count Zoom, and I already forgot the other Son of the Mask. Whatever. Supergirl was bad. Steel was bad. Oh man, Batman and Robin, Catwoman, trash. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Check out Mr. BX's Trash Talk Games on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. Check out Mr. Zero's The Neo Fate clothing line. This is one of his t-shirts right here that I'm rocking for him. Blah blah blah. He got one on as well. And that's the poster back there. Please support the podcast, Trash Talking the Universe, as you're doing right now. But please share, please watch. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go check out our first 30 episodes on Anchor. And we out. Until next time for some more nerdy stuff. Peace.
Yeah.